We have breaking news in Norfolk. Late this afternoon, the Planning Commission voted to recommend denial of a controversial brewery's permits. Armed Forces Brewing is currently brewing beer under grandfathered permits, but they're waiting on new permits to be approved to open their space to the public. Sarah Hammond has been inside the meeting this afternoon and joins us live with a lot of reaction. Sarah.
Well, the Norfolk Planning Commission voted 4-2 to recommend to Norfolk City Council not to approve those permit applications by Armed Forces Brewing Company. Ultimately, City Council has the final say on that, likely at their next meeting in December. Over the summer, Armed Forces Brewing Company announced its headquarters would come to Norfolk, specifically the Railroad District. Since then, many in the community have aired their concerns over anti-LGBTQ comments made by company stakeholder Rob O'Neill. Thursday night, almost 30 people shared their thoughts on the brewery, with 11 against it.
Feel that they are a business that will support our community or be a safe place for queer folks in Norfolk.
That do not deserve the honor of operating a taproom in our vibrant community.
Alternatively, 18 supporters of the brewery showed up in their Armed Forces Brewing t-shirts to share why they support the business.
This company allows for service members to be hired and work in a safe environment.
And we are super excited to have another place to bring revenue.
Ultimately, the Planning Commission voted not to recommend the brewery's approval to City Council. After the decision, Representative for the business Tim Anderson shared their disappointment with CEO Alan Beal by his side. He says they think City Council will still vote to approve.
And whether we should be able to operate, there's really no difference between O'Connor's and Armed Forces Brewery of what they're going to do other than the name and the theme. And fundamentally, it's going to be hard to legally say no to that, despite the politics that happened today.
As for the controversy surrounding them, Anderson assures everyone would be welcome at the business.
They're welcoming anybody that wants to come in and get and support their business. So, and in order to do that, people have to feel safe and secure in there. And if they don't, people aren't going to come back.
And again, the next step is for Norfolk City Council to take a vote likely next month. If they vote to approve those permit applications for Armed Forces Brewing, owners say they would plan to open shortly thereafter. Live in Norfolk, Sarah Hammond, 13 News Now.
Anderson also says Armed Forces Brewing is operating under its grandfathered in permit and will be able to brew beer under that for the next month.